I just think, okay, here's like a bigger, broader idea. I think that people are hungry for community. They're hungry for a sense of belonging, a sense of home. And Christmas time often for people can feel extra lonely because they don't necessarily have that. Turning on the Lifetime and watching those movies on repeat allows them to feel that coziness that is a deeper longing inside of them for that community coming together. There's always a problem that gets resolved. There's satisfaction. We want to feel cozy. We want to feel loved, and we want to see that things that are broken can be mended. And I think you get a little taste of that in all of these holiday movies. It was so fun. So I had just shot Twinkle All the Way with a lot of the same group. While I was working on that movie, I'd gotten really inspired to come up with my own idea. We were all kind of throwing out our ideas for Christmas movies. I went home from that movie super jazzed about it and just sat down, came up with an outline and pitched it to Stephanie and Margaret, who are my producers on Reindeer Games and were on Twinkle All the Way. And I pitched it to them, and assuming that we would hire a writer and go into development or whatever. After the pitch, they said, Sarah, you know this world so clearly. We're watching the movie while you're giving the pitch. Like, we see it. And you should just go home and buy Final Draft and write it yourself. And I'm so glad they nudged me to do that, because I didn't know I was capable of it. I really didn't. And I went home and I bought Final Draft, and I had my first draft of Reindeer Games in 3 weeks. I got so completely absorbed in it, and it was so much fun. It's such a delightful way to use the creative storytelling brain. It goes, beyond just the actor and the performer in me, because I'm thinking about all the things and I'm tying all the people together. And the fact that I could just make people up and make things up and then write it because I feel like I want to write it and I have control over that, it's a really exciting experience for me. I don't know. I'm really more interested in creating something from scratch. Like, I think that's what I'm more interested. Like, I'm not sure that I would want to leap into a writer's room of a show that's already going. At least at this moment, I'm having a lot of fun just crafting my own stuff. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. Look, I love April and Jackson. I love Jesse Williams. We have such a beautiful working relationship together. He's such a good friend. So any chance I'd have to get to jump back into the Japril world, I'd be totally down for it. It's such a beautiful space, and we've made it so, and we love it. I really let go of all of that world. I love to pop back in and say hi, but I have no tethering to it anymore. I did for quite a while after I left, and I don't anymore. And I feel like there has been a beautiful resolution for the two of them. We know they're happy in Boston together. So that is good news to me. If there was anything else that we wanted to tell about them, I would love to see how they got back together, but that would require going back in time.